Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the deadly Dreamland. Right now I'm just queuing up a bunch of stuff for these dupes on my main base to do, because, yeah, we're pretty much just digging up the whole base. They have been absolutely knocking it out, and I keep getting the dupes are idle warning, and, well, you never want your dupes to get idle. They'll get it in their head that, you know, maybe their overlord is a bit mean to them. How warm is this? Oh. Not scalding temperature. It's hot, but not deadly yet. Looks like there's a minor volcano right there. Looks like they released an update, so I think that'll fix the floating dupe problem we had in the last episode, which will be awesome. Then we'll go take a look at the new planet. Right now it is completely colonized by robots. I sent 3 rovers over there just to prep the place and dig out a whole bunch. And here's what they've done. You know, they've got ladders built around. I think I sent 3 of them and one of them is dead. I don't know if they disappear now when they die, but it was digging down there and now I don't see it. Oh, no, there's still 2 over here. You just say low battery. What are you down to? No. Okay, so yeah, your battery's dead. Your battery's getting there. And you can't deconstruct them, which is too bad. And what's the third one at? Okay, so the plan is I'm going to send over a dupe. He's going to come down here and grab this gold and make a rocket platform, which I can queue up because I have dumbasses over there. Yep, and they say they can't build that. That's perfectly fine. So you... Nope, we're still waiting on them to build this. All right, let's... No, I don't have iron. Or I don't have gold over here. All right, we'll let them queue that up. So the idea is we build this rocket, send a dupe over, he builds the platform, land the rocket, and then he can fly home. So what all do we want him to have inside of here? There is plenty of food over at the other base. There's algae. We got 10 kilograms of oxygen in here, so that's fine. Yeah, I can't really think of what I need. Supplies-wise, I'll build a big rocket with lots of supplies in it to send back. In fact, we could probably start doing that right here. And I am staying on the every cycle save just because it's gonna crash. We have 400,000 food. This base is all nice and stabilized. Do we have the No, you're still incubating. I found a stone hatch egg, and so I want to switch these over to stone hatches. Actually, we don't need to do that because I'm only running 1 hatch ranch. So these will keep making stone hatches, and I think I want to ranch... God, I can't remember the name of them. These annoying things. Where'd you go? Poke shells. I want to ranch poke shells for the lime. And that will use up the polluted dirt. So I think we'll get started on that here at some point, but right now I want to get this rocket created and sent. Done, loaded. Crew-wise, I think one of my builder diggers has rocketry. Yes, Abe does. I can't get him up to super rocketry, but he can come in and knock this out. So, crew, Abe. He won't fly as fast, but once he gets there, he can do everything else a lot faster. Just gotta make sure to take off his gas mask. Oh, there's an interesting question. Okay, good. He will come. I didn't know if I had to prioritize rocketry for him. Alright. And launch. Can't go there because I haven't built the platform yet. Okay, and Abe. Unzips it. There, now we've got plenty of oxygen. We can enable the toilet. Oxygen is not becoming scarce in here. Oh, just down where the dupes are. Well, yeah, they're building down there. Sometimes with this game, like, the oxygen in the area they just dug into is scarce. Yes. We'll prioritize the gas piping, just in case anything does collapse on them. Over here, built the telescope. They already completed it, so we got to see what's around that planet. And now they are also just digging away, cleaning up the base, getting ready to get the reed fiber from the third planet so that I can get exosuits to get into the oil biome. Do we have spores? Ooh, perfect. So there was a spore here, but it didn't actually give off any, so I just gotta dig that from the bottom. All right, and you were sulfur vent. What were you? Oh, minor volcano. Okay. That's the minor volcano. Over here we have, that was a chlorine vent, gold volcano. I believe that's my polluted water vent, which is awesome. Aluminum volcano. Another gold volcano. And doesn't look like they've done anything with them yet. And lots of ice. Brine ice as well. Okay. How long are you going to take? 0.2 of a cycle? It's still not very long. This is a close way to go. This is doing a great job. We've got all that water hooked up. It's coming out at a perfectly reasonable temperature, and we're just storing up the extra. I did forget to give Abe food, but he's only going to be gone for like a cycle. Should be fine. All right, let me queue this up. Once he lands, we'll switch over there. Okay, Abe just reached orbit, so let's view the interior. Tell him to put his gas mask on. Perfect. And you, Abe, deploy to there. I really hate that it brings you back to the star map for that. Prioritize this. Oh, and he's taking a nap. Well, at least there's oxygen in here. I think the robots will supply. Make sure we got plenty of igneous rock around here. Alright, so now I should be able to land the rocket. Okay, so this... Who's trapped? How are you trapped? Weird. I don't know why I said he was trapped. That could be 5. This we want to be... Yeah. We don't want auto delivery. Not that there's any copper here. Okay. Abe, come on back. And go home. That worked out fantastic. Interior. Zip suit. Did I tell you to launch? No. Yeah, looks like the robots will come and supply this, and then when I come back, they will do with it. Oh, that worked out fantastic. I wonder if they can deconstruct this. Yes, they can. Awesome. Oxygen look like in here. It's not great, but you know, there's some polluted oxygen. Yeah, that worked out even better than I expected. All right, what do we got in the printables? Building rocketry, building supplying. Can't do researching. We don't care about researching. Do I want another builder? I'm trying to think of who I want to send to the new base. Because they're going to have low morale requirements because they're new. So, nails, unfortunately, you're getting printed here. And, yeah, they're going to have a bad day. But you get to build a whole new home for yourself. Who's idle? Oh, these people are idle. What's that water going to do? It looks like there's a bit of a tank down here. All right, let me queue this up. I'm going to try to dump this water over here, and we'll see what happens. And Abe has landed. We'll get him out of there. His stress is a bit high, but he did a great job. I'll go through and we'll build up that rocket, and that will send over with a bunch of dupes to colonize the new planet. How are these guys doing? Okay, so that's still going. Am I allowed to dig commands? Well, we can't have that. What do I want to do with that water? Guess I don't really want to dump it all the way down. We've already got a nice pool here. I wonder if these guys can build this. Plenty of slime and algae over here, so I'm not worried about oxygen once I get here. We've got mushrooms. That's what I'll have to send over a cook. And there's a grill up there. Ooh, that's what we'll do. Over here, let's make some glass. And you need a nose cone. Perfect. And let's view the interior. So this still looks the same. Can't do anything with that. And they fixed this so you can't build over these walls. But I'm betting the same thing is true where, yeah, you can take out the windows. So you can still bust out of the rocket. Is it just me or is this bigger? No, I guess it's the same height. I thought maybe it was one tile higher, but you still run into the issue of the bathrooms. Alright, let me figure out how I want to configure this, and then we'll load it up with stuff. No, that's just weird. They can't get in there, so apparently you have to... Can you get in there? Okay, you can get in there. Okay. But all these were saying unreachable build. So I thought maybe I had to move the ladder, but never mind. Looks like they can. Weird. And this one I'm switching back to a rover module once I find the next planet. This will reconfigure for telescopes. Once we need to go out and explore more. Alright, you're making glass. I should have plenty of refined metal over here. How much gold do I have? Resources. And 1,800 kilograms. We'll send in more. Alright. That gets us... Oh, yep. Those two are shut down. I don't know if this can build this or not. I hope so. Yep, it's grabbing sedimentary rock. Circuit overloaded. 2,600. Oh. Oh yeah, I got way too much on that. I just kind of plugged things in. Alright. We can definitely fix that. Oh, you are doing nothing. And actually, we'll do that and that. Yeah, I forgot I put in that transformer for this one gas pump. It is perfectly fine to expand onto. And this little germ sensor thing, I mean, it's worked out great. You know, no food poisoning germs ever get through. Occasionally this tank will show, you know, there's a few germs in there, but none of it's coming out because this tank doesn't have enough in it. So by the time it rotates all the way through and there's enough liquid, boom, nothing. So my germ sensor-free germ cleaning is doing its trick. What do we want to have in here? You definitely. I mean, we've got plenty of algae down there, but we need to bring some in for this. We've got plenty of igneous rock, so we want refined metal. I think copper. No, we want manufactured glass. Plastic. I'm not going to bring over steel yet. Because I don't... It'll be a little bit before I can tame the metal volcanoes. How are you looking? Steel, we're short on lime. Yep, so we got to work on making a poke shell ranch. I'm guessing right underneath here. Perfect. This just became active again. I moved this output because I kept dumping the glass down here and then everyone was running through the water. I was like, ah, screw it. Good enough to dump over here. We got the pinch row egg shipped over. This is going to be the poke shell farm. Right now we're going to start it at 4. Hopefully that's the right size. What's going to happen is anytime they lay an egg, it's just going to pop over here. And then if these doors are locked so no one will run through, all the poke shells will hatch and do whatever, and then they should be able to reach through the doors to grab the molts. And then over here we'll just keep feeding them and create eggs. Seemed like a good idea. We'll see how I screw it up. Alright, how are these guys doing? Alright, we want sweep only. I don't even know what's over here that I have to worry about. But those are typically the standards. Bleach stone, oxalite. Alright. Now when these dupes get bored, you can do a whole bunch of level 4 sweep commands. And they've just been digging fools. They did a great job, but it's time to clean up the place. Alright, who do we got in here? Nah, nobody I really want. Let's grab a snazzy suit for Ada. Oh, see, this shows everybody. You should only be able to see the people that are actually where you are when you want them to put on clothing. Snazzy. Alright, and this robot is shut down. Okay. I mean, really, these 3 robots did a great job. Most of the big digging is done. We got a bunch of polluted oxygen to deal with. Ooh, that's what I need. There is not much sand over here. I was trying to think of what I need to put in these containers, and sand, filtration material is one of those things you don't think about. Because if I'm going to be dealing with slime, I definitely want filtration material. I think there's good on everything else. Alright, let them get all that loaded up. And then we'll be ready to launch. Just looking at my gas piping, and I'm getting up near the maximum that this electrolyzer setup will handle. And so we're not quite getting enough gas up here. So, it seems like my next project to do on this base is another electrolyzer setup. I'm betting just a 1 kilo one up here will be more than enough. I can probably even probably just put it right here. There's already hydrogen up here. Hold on, that's actually a good idea. I've already got a room full of hydrogen. Let's clean this up. I can just put in an electrolyzer. Where's my water? Alright, there is no limit to my brilliance. I tapped into these solar panels with 2 jumbo batteries, so I don't even have to have a hydrogen generator up here. Oh, why are you sucking up hydrogen? Okay, that's my fault for turning it on too soon. You're above. Alright, gotta wait for the water to get up here. That's my bad. I forgot the water wasn't up here yet. And that's why. And then all the excess hydrogen will just come down here and go into my tank. Suppose I gotta wait for that too. Temperature up here is quite cold, but that water should be coming in warm and will hopefully not break all the pipes. But if you notice, there's a door. I can get in and fix it from the other side. Alright, once they're done with this pipe, then we'll turn it back on. Oh, wait, no, here comes the water. Let's wait for pipes to break. No, that's pretty good. A little bit of pipe damage. Okay, a lot of pipe damage. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna send in some dupes to fix some pipes and clean up all the ice that just fell out. It's negative 20 up here. We'll be right back. So now that I got that cleaned up, I'm gonna be a little bit smart and run a space heater for a little bit to warm up this hydrogen so I don't freeze everything. Plan ahead. Be smart. What do we got here? Broken pipes. Yeah. Broken something. Yeah, broken pipe. It's still cold up here. Down here's cold, but it should be okay. I think it's really once it hit the hydrogen that I really had the problem. Alright, how are we doing on loading? Yeah, we still need more filtration material. Alright, we'll let them load that some more, then we'll be back. So to make my life easier, I put in some insulation, which now we're above 0. So now this should make it the rest of the way. I left this open, I just closed this up so that it would come in here and they could come in and fix the pipes. during one of the night cycles, I noticed that the batteries were dying because the other transformer would suck all the power out of them. So I just slapped in this other transformer into 3 batteries, which should be more than enough. So, now the oxygen... Ah! That's not supposed to do that. You... I think I should have put a block there. Alright, well, it might cause some damage, but I think more than likely it's just going to, yeah, back up. Oh, why are... That's a problem. Because that oxygen got in there? Son of a... Okay, there'll be some rejiggering to get that out of there. Let's fix this first. Come on, dupes. It was such a great idea to have a room already full of hydrogen. But because I had those 2 blocks that it could get by, it sucked oxygen up into it. Okay, so let's do this. You deconstruct at a 7. We're just going to empty that pipe. Till it's cleaned up, we'll dump it into space. The oxygen side seems to be fine. I think some carbon dioxide got into it, but that doesn't matter. Over here, I wonder if I do that. I just don't want to have an explosion of 74 kilograms of hydrogen. Yeah, people are coming over. Okay, perfect. That actually got rid of that oxygen. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. And we have new printables. And we don't care about anybody right now. Ooh, we got a pinch, or we got a poke shell. That's awesome. Oh, and I really hate that you can't select a critter until you've seen it, even though you have the hatchling. Alright, come ranch them back up, put them back in there. Somebody doing this? Yes. Okay, now you are sucking up the hydrogen. It's one of those days. It was such a good idea. It almost worked. Well, who's doing this pipe? Well, don't run away. Finish it. Most unorganized construction crew ever. Alright, now you. Let's see if you're above 5. I just want that one to keep pumping. Come on, get that last little bit out of there. Here we go. Alright, now we've got pure hydrogen, we've got pure oxygen. Deconstruct you. Oh, I forgot to put this back in. So this cleaned out perfectly. Now I gotta get that block back in there. Because now this one's backing up. How do I not have anyone? Oh, I do. It's just... Yeah, so a little bit of hydrogen came through here, but that's no big deal. A little bit of carbon dioxide got in there, and eventually the generators will burn it. I think crisis averted? How does this look? Yeah, that all looks fine. Now we're filling up the gas mask, and we are way over time. Okay, I know I was going to send in that rocket, but I am definitely over time. Next episode, we will colonize the next planet. We have our emergency mistake electrolyzer system fixed. Thank you very much for watching. This game is all about making mistakes and trying to figure out ways around it. And now it's working. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.